I'm going to start with you because you didn't get this opportunity last year, and all the goals that you had set for yourself, among them was Rookie of the Year. I imagine Rising Stars Challenge kind of fit into that as well. Just how much are you looking forward to this moment to actually finally do this?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Just being with, guys in my draft class, guys in the class after me, just going out there and compete. It'll be a lot of fun. So just, I'm excited to go out there and just, have a good time.
Was there a letdown when you couldn't do this last year?
Yeah, I think so. I think there definitely was. But, we understood what was going on and that this All-Star weekend last year wasn't a usual All-Star weekend. So looking forward to actually being able to, enjoy, an actual All-Star weekend.
When you think of, I know you both are fans of the game, when you think of just the Rising Stars and the challenge and people who've done it before you, what kind of comes to mind?
It's a good question.
I can tell you.
Who?
The Tim Hardaway versus, not Tim Hardaway, Davion Waiters versus Tim Hardaway Rising Stars game. Every time that the Rising Stars come up, I always think of that because they went one-on-one. It was like the craziest game ever. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. I think of two things. I think of Kyrie on the wing. And then I used to play NBA Live 2005, and Ben Gordon, I think, was on the sophomore team. He was killer. So nice. Ben Gordon and Kyrie come to my mind.
How about for you? I mean, you think about Rising Stars and just the goals that you set forth for you this season. What does it mean to be like within this group?
Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, especially because this year, like, a lot of rookies are killing, the sophomores are killing. So, I mean, just to be a part of that group is, like, super exciting. When
you saw, now it's a gimmicky year, right? Like, you've got 4 teams, legends as head coaches, and you guys get drafted. What do you make of just the format itself and you guys being on opposing teams?
Well, I just know for me, I mean, I honestly still don't understand the format, to be honest. I don't know how it's going to be set up. I mean, but I think it's better just to do it as a tournament because I think people are going to compete more. People are just going to get after each other.
Yeah, I mean, I do get it. I get the format. I'm excited. It just, for it to be a little different. Personally, I would enjoy just rookies versus sophomores, how it used to be, but I understand that, got to do some different things to get more people to watch and have, make it more competitive. So I think this is the perfect way, playing the 50 the first game, then 25, and, it's just going to be full competition, I feel like, the whole time.
So do you know if we're playing at the same?
I don't know that part. If we play at the same time, or I think we play after each other.
But you're destined to probably face off at some point, right?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
How much do you look forward to that?
I'm really looking forward to it because we've been talking about this for a minute, and I'm really, like, going to foul out that game.
I'm scoring.
Some people may hear that and they're like, Davion just wants to get foul out real quick so he doesn't have to play. Would that be accurate?
No, not at all. Not at all. I was just playing when I say foul out, but I'm really going to be playing hard, though.
Right.
Like, that's my goal, just to be the hardest playing player out there right now.
Come on, bro. What are we doing? Like, what are we talking about? You told me the hardest, like, it's an all-star game.
I want people to know, like, yo, he's really playing hard.
But we all know that already. Like, there's not one person out there who's coming out there like, yeah, Davion, like, I don't know how hard, like, they know you play hard.
Well,
I mean, you called off night for a reason, right?
Come on, bro.
I can't wait. I'm just guarding like I usually guard.
So you gonna...
Like, why would I be different than what I am
Like,
now?
so if you see me on a fast break by myself, you gonna try to run me down and block it?
Do I do
like,
that?
Like,
do I do that now?
Huh?
Do I do that?
Yes.
No, I don't. No,
I've seen you chase somebody down. And steal it, not block it.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, you playing like it's life or death. It's an all-star game.
If we in the championship game?
If we championship game, I'm playing hard. I'm trying to win.
Okay.
But like,
we're not going to play each other first. Probably not.
I don't know. If we do,
I mean, I'm still trying to win that game though.
I'm trying to win too, but I'm not gonna.
I'm not letting you dunk if that's what you're asking me. I'm not gonna let you dunk.
You're not gonna have a choice.
No, I'm not. I'm really gonna run so fast that you're gonna have to slow step to lay the ball up.
I'm gonna drop it off, and somebody gonna punch on your team. Like, what are you talking about? Like, okay.
It sounds like this could be more entertaining than the All-Star game itself. Would that be kind of what the goal would be, is to make this one kind of supersede the All-Star game itself?
100%. I think, honestly, my whole team is going to play hard because our coach is Gary Payton. So it's like we all going to be playing really hard anyway. So I can't be the one guy be like, I'm not really going to play this. I'm going to let him dunk that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he does have Isaiah Thomas, right?
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
What is the coach like? Listen, we're playing basketball.
He gonna be like, yo,
we're going out there with hooping. We're playing basketball.
Okay.
We're gonna play. But I'm just saying, like,
why
I'm gonna be throwing more no
hard?
looks than usual. I might throw out the glass or something crazy. I'm gonna go out there, have fun, and try to win. But you gonna be out there
trying to win. Just because I ain't throwing no looks. Just because I ain't throwing no looks.
No, you just said I'm gonna foul out. That's what you said. You said you tried. You made me look at the.
I'm be okay if I foul out. Like, I'm not saving any fouls. Like, I'm like, dang, I got 3 fouls. This amount of minutes left. Nah.
So you're not saying you're gonna be the hockey goon. You're just gonna play hard.
Just gonna play hard.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not just gonna foul just to foul.
I'm just gonna see what the vibe is. You know, if we play hard, I'm gonna play hard. But if I'm gonna go out there and go make it an all-star game. I'm gonna do some crazy stuff.
What'd you think of your roster when you looked around? Do you even know who you're playing with?
I don't know everyone, but I know a couple people.
Okay.
I think we're really good. We got a lot of good defenders. We do. We don't actually have a true big man. I mean, but I think that makes us good because we can switch 1 through 5, so we're gonna be active there. And we got some guys that can score the ball.
What about you?
We gonna win. Me, Ant, Sadiq,
I like this.
Isaiah Stewart. Who else? Who am I missing? D. Bain, Jaden Hardy. I'm missing 2 dudes. I don't know who I'm missing. But I looked at it, I said, oh, shit, we gonna win. That's how I looked at it. I'm not ever gonna look at it any other way.
Sounds good.
So this competitive nature, do you end up putting anything on the side, like in the event one of y'all end up, I mean, hopefully it's determined that you guys will definitely face off.
Ain't nothing on the side. This is the problem. He's a rookie. He's the first time getting paid. Now I understand I'm young too. I'm just getting paid. But he heard there was a bonus to win. So that's why he's thinking about playing so hard so he can get more money. That's right?
No, I don't think that means.
You guys just for your pride?
I mean, I just want to play hard.
No!
I just want to play hard.
I'm not even buying that.
I didn't even say anything about a bonus. I just want to play hard.
Okay.
So no added motivation.
Not at all.
So when you guys, given this whole season, you're a rookie this year, you had experienced it last year. How often do you guys end up on the same team in practice when you're scrimmaging against each other versus going head-to-head and meeting up in practices and scrimmages?
We never on the same team.
No.
Is that by design?
I think partially, but I think he's I'm playing with the first unit most of the time. He plays second unit, so we're just playing against each other the majority of the time. When Fox doesn't practice or he's been hurt, we've been on each other's team lately. But we usually practice obviously more before the season, and we just were on opposite teams all the time, so never on the same team.
What's it like going up against him?
It's the same as it's always been. It's going to be high competition. He's going to get into the ball and make me work for what I got to get offensively, and then defensively I just got to move my feet because he's so quick. So just had to compete against each other. It's making me better on a daily basis. So I appreciate it.
Davion, is Ty a challenge for you?
Well, he's been a challenge. He's been a challenge. I just think, especially offensively, he's so gifted in the ball screen. I got to try to make sure I don't run off the ball screen because if we run the ball screen, he's always going to make a play. So I just try to do my hardest to get through the screen, but if I don't, I know it's going to be a problem on my team because I'm putting them in positions where they can't really do anything. But I think defensively, things he's working on, he's always blocking shots. He's always in the passing lane. So, you just got to make sure you make the right passes and take the right shots.
Earlier this season, there were some rough moments for you. Some people call it the rookie wall. There could have been other things going on. How do you just navigate those waters to where you are now, where it seems like things are really rolling at an all-time high for you in this season?
Honestly, I just think it's just a feel for the game. I play more minutes. Also, I'm just getting the ball a little bit more. People are make sure I'm making plays. So just the feel of the game, I'm just getting comfortable with.
Do you remember having a moment like that last year?
Yeah, I think after All-Star, because I got hurt right before All-Star, so when I came back, I was kind of on a minutes restriction, trying to get back into a rhythm, and shots weren't really falling. So I was a couple of games right after All-Star break because I didn't really get to go anywhere. I didn't get to take time off. I was in the gym the whole time, so that was time for my wall. And it just comes with time. Everybody kind of hits it at some point, and some people's wall is shorter than others, and it's a part of it, but. I think that's for every NBA player. Like everybody hits a wall, but it's a term for rookies. But I think everybody has that little time in the season where you're not playing very well, and if you just stay at it, and I think he's done a good job of responding to that. And starting to play a lot better now, so it's good for us.
Does this past few weeks kind of give you a glimpse of what this tandem could be like? You're last year's top pick, you're this year's top pick. You're coming off a career high in points just the other night. You're coming off a career high in assists the other night. You guys are on the floor a lot together, and obviously you've got different personalities. I mean, just kind of give you kind of a glimpse of what could be.
I mean, yeah, I think us two, along with Fox and the other guys in the locker room, like we know who the core is. We know kind of what it's going to be like moving forward. So just keep creating relationships and learning through all this, the good and the bad. I think people say like, oh, we're learning, but I think we really mean it. Like there's things that you got to take from a daily basis and what happens in the game every night, and just move forward with that.
How about you? How do you view that kind of tandem in the future for you?
Oh, for me?
Mm-hmm. For just the two of you, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I mean, just to have another guard on the court, or like say if we play 3 guards, just have guards that can make plays off the bounce or make plays for themselves. I mean, it also makes it easier for me just because I can just stand there and if they're not guarding me, shoot the ball. It just makes it easier. I mean, it makes the game a lot easier for me, slows down for me. But yeah.
People will see this and they'll see the back and forth you guys are having. Is this kind of like an everyday thing?
Yes. 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 Yes.
I don't really say too much.
No, I do all the talking. But he just kind of sits there, and then he says something slick. But, yes, this is us.
So he just slides it in, just kind of like a
yeah, but
passing.
that's how I motivate him. Because the quiet dudes, like if you pat him on the back, they not gonna. But if you say something, like if I say something like not mean, but I call him out like, hey, stop turning the ball over so much. He gonna be mad at me, and then he gonna do the right things, right?
That is not true. Like that is not true. I don't know why you keep saying that.
That's a fact.
That is not a fact. Like you keep saying that, like just because I don't say anything, you say something to me, doesn't change anything.
But I know if I'm competing against you and I start talking crazy, you gonna play better, right?
I mean,
right?
I don't know. Doesn't that happen to everyone though?
No. Some people fold.
No, when you talk, well, I've never seen someone like you talking trash. Like you talking trash to somebody, that usually turns people up. To be honest with you.
No.
That's all I'm saying. If you talk trash,
you believe that?
Yes, I really do believe that. If you talk trash
to everybody.
Every time I talk trash before in the game,
talk trash.
I was gonna say,
yeah, I talk trash. In college, I remember talking trash to Jemias Ramsey at Texas Tech, and after that, he's probably scored the next 16 points in us. We won.
16 in a row?
No, but he was hooping.
But I'm just saying, there's some
That's
dudes.
why I just don't talk trash.
I'm saying there's some dudes you'd say something to and they don't say nothing back, and they fold or they just let it go.
I've never seen.
But I don't talk. Like if I'm competing against you, if I say something, I know you're gonna go score, so I don't say that.
Okay, then. So you just proved my point. So you really don't say anything to me.
Ever?
No.
Really?
You never like talk trash.
But I mess with you on a daily basis.
Yeah, you do. You do.
And when we shoot, I'd be like, dang, Dave, make a shot, and you make one.
I mean, I'm eventually gonna make a shot, Tyrese. I'm just not.
But
I'm just eventually gonna make it. Like I'm not just gonna keep missing.
No, I know, but you'll run off a few, and you'll look at me every time. That's a fact. That's not a fact.
No, that is not a fact.
If you ask Rico or I, they agree.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the ultimate decider? Is when you have to ask Rico?
Just somebody who knows both of us.
Yeah.
I got you. As a wrap up here, in just a second here, I heard you're the pickiest eater of anybody.
Disagree with that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Can you give me an example?
He can give you an example.
We'll go get something to eat. He go get pasta. And he's like, let me get some chicken on the side. We're at an Italian restaurant. Let me get some chicken on the side. And do you have barbecue sauce?
No. I did that one time.
Oh, and he goes, we went to Shake Shack. And I was like, yeah, let me get a cheeseburger, ketchup only. Everybody, let me get their burger. He's like, yeah, let me get a hamburger with no toppings.
So no cheese, just the...
He don't like cheese.
Don't like cheese.
Wow.
He don't like
Barbecue
cheese.
on the side.
With barbecue on the side.
Mm-hmm.
How many people you know go to the
so
burger?
You dip the hamburger with no, like, first of all, no mayo, hopefully, except
no.
Ketchup, mustard, nothing like that.
I mean, sometimes, like... Lettuce? No.
Onion?
Sometimes I use ketchup, too. But.
How many people you know go to a burger restaurant and say, let me get a hamburger, first of all? I don't know many people get a hamburger. I thought they just put that on the menu as a courtesy. He said, let me get a hamburger. And then he says, plain. Dude, that's bread, meat, and bread.
Barbecue sauce inside.
You need, like...
Why would you put the barbecue sauce on the burger?
Nah, I don't really like that.
Why don't you put cheese on it?
Because I don't eat cheese. Like
you don't do pizza.
What? Oh, because cheese.
No, I don't eat pizza. No, I don't.
Tell them how you order your pizza.
Light cheese, light sauce, bacon and pepperoni.
So you make an exception. You do a little bit of cheese.
Yeah, if I have to eat, like if that's the only thing, if I have to eat it, I'll eat it. But I'm not picking to eat like pizza.
I'm from Wisconsin, so this is disrespectful.
You are right. I'm a bigger guy. This is really disrespectful.
You can't do cheese?
I don't really like cheese.
Mac and cheese.
You never seen me eat mac and cheese?
I never have.
Now, I had someone, I can't name them, but they described Ty as the kid that would sit in the front row, hand raised, talk all the time.
Yes, he won't stop talking. Like, you can't make him stop talking. Like, he's talking. Well, I ain't gonna lie. One day you was not talking. It was kind of weird. You remember that day?
Yeah, if I'm mad, I'm not gonna talk.
It's just weird when he's not talking. He's not, like, smiling or, you know, the guy in the room that's the loudest. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's not doing that, you'd be like, oh, you all right? So, it's good for him.
That's the problem, though. When, you know, I have a bad day. I be like mad at something. If I don't say nothing, everybody like.
Yeah, it's weird.
But if you have a bad day, nobody gonna know.
Yeah, because I already don't really say nothing.
That's so stupid.
I'm just saying.
In your opinion, what's been his signature moment for this rookie year?
Signature moment.
Ooh. What you think? If you had to, like, if it was like top 5 moments of your rookie year, what would be number 1 right now?
Probably. Yeah, it's probably. Are we talking about like on the court, right?
Whatever. No. Because
okay, yeah, off the.
I don't.
What is it off the court?
I don't know. I'm just saying on the court. Probably when I was when I took the ball from Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
That was kind of like introduction to the fans. Like,
yeah.
This is who I am. I like that. I like that answer.
How about, since, you know, same thing for you, and it's obviously his second year, but you've known him going back to college, really, and competing against him there. What do you think is his kind of standout moment this year?
The craziest move I seen him do, I think we was in, in Phoenix? When you did we wasn't in Phoenix, but it was Chris Paul. When you did the fake pass and you hit the jump shot, you know what I'm talking about? It came off right. You did the little fake pass like Chris Paul.
Oh, against Clippers.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was probably the craziest.
Damn,
like no one really like noticed. I was like, oh.
I'm trying to think your number 1 moment this year. Dang, that probably is it though. That's probably it. Just because that was your intro to the fans, like early in the season, crowd was going crazy.
Never seen that from you.
Huh?
I never seen that from you.
Who?
A little fake pass.
Oh, yes, you have. I just did it last game.
No, you did not.
I did on fast break with Rich. I said,
Nah, but it was different. Like that's different.
It was
like,
the same move.
No, but you actually did you score the ball?
Yeah, and won.
Oh, nah, that wasn't it. I know exactly what you're talking about. That wasn't really.
You talking about the one where Zubac went for it and I made him? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But that one was like that wasn't really.
Okay.
When I seen that one, I was like, ah.
Okay.
He wasn't impressed.
But I would.
You got the N1 though, like, but it was just like.
I would think, yeah, I would say yours was the Donovan moment. What would you say is his top moment from the season? Donovan was nice. He ripped it. Yeah. I said the Warriors game, but we lost, so I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, I was surprised that career high, and you don't even mention that. Is that because you lost?
I mean, we lost the Donovan game too, but.
but you know though, like the Warriors game, we lost like flat out. Like the Jazz game was a good game. When it came down there and they won the game, kudos to them, whatever. Yeah. But it was a good game. The Warriors game was not a good game.
We came back toward them. Cut it down to 8.
No, it wasn't a good game.
Cut it down to 8.
It was not a good game. I would say the moment against Donovan, best moment.
My final question for each of you: when you come back from Cleveland, obviously there's still season left. Do you hope? I mean, this could be corny, but do you hope to leave Cleveland having experienced a moment like that in the Rising Stars Challenge, be it a championship or just the experience itself? What do you hope to take from that as you kind of move forward within the season?
That's a good question. What's the answer?
Can you ask that again?
Sure. What do you want to be like the moment leaving Cleveland, having gone through Rising Stars Challenge, having All-Star Weekend? There's so much around there. I mean, there's so much media attention. There's so much people, legends of the game. There's a lot of influence, a lot of just things, right? What do you take from that experience as you kind of go through the rest of the season, knowing that it's your first kind of taste of All-Star Weekend?
That's really a hard question because, like, I didn't really experience it. Mm-hmm. So I really don't know how to answer that question, to be honest with you. You can answer that.
I didn't experience it either, but I have to come up with an answer to that question.
I honestly just can't come up with an answer to that question.
I mean, like, we're talking what I'm going to take for the rest of the season, or just the rest
or
moving
your
forward?
career. Yeah, like I mean, you're basically isolated as you're picked as being kind of the future of the league, right? Like you probably thought about that already. I mean, you having the success you did in college, being top draft pick, that kind of thing. But it's one thing to have that and to see all of a sudden now you're part of a collection of guys, and there's so much influence around you from the stars of the game and things of that nature. I'm just curious if you recognize kind of the moment, is it kind of a memorable moment that you take with you going forward?
Just, I'm taking away relationships. I think just having good relationships with guys moving forward is going to be, important in whatever that is. Just to have better conversations, workouts in the summer and things like that. But along with, kind of making decisions as players and the PA and things like that, just the better relationships I have with guys is going to make things better, I think, as a league.
Be good with that?
Yeah.
That was better?
Yeah. That was good.
I gave the wrong.
How about in the sense of being able to stand out while being in Sacramento? Because this market sometimes gets overlooked when it comes to moments like this.
I just think for me, I never kind of been ever playing like with the big teams, or I always kind of been like the underdog growing up. So it's like it's also made for me, to be honest, just to play in this small market and just to do things like that.
You went to Auburn and Baylor.
And what do you mean? Auburn was not good.
SEC.
We was not good. The year before we was horrible, and then the next year we ended up winning the SEC championship.
SEC and the Big 12. How are those underdogs?
Auburn and Baylor. They're not.
Those are bigger underdogs than
They're
Iowa
not
State?
Kansas and Kentucky.
Those are bigger underdogs than Iowa State?
I've never said you wasn't an underdog.
Oh, okay. That was,
I'm just saying. I
don't
never
know
said
why I came at you like that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I never said you were.
What was I about to say about that question he just asked? Smaller market and stuff, right? That was what he asked.
Sometimes Kings Sacramento can get overlooked in the NBA.
What picks were we?
Right, yeah. I mean, you're still top 15.
What's the problem?
No.
Oh.
My bad. What picks were we in the Rising Stars draft?
Low.
I was 17. You were like 21.
Yeah.
What is that?
I didn't know that.
That's awful.
I didn't know that.
But in fairness, that's by 4 guys, like Rick Barry, Isaiah Thomas, Gary Payton, and I forget who the 4th.
They watch basketball.
Some.
I didn't know that, to be honest. I didn't watch.
That's disrespectful.
I honestly thought they just put the team together.
No, they drafted. I'll send you the order. I was 17. He was like 21.
Yeah, he went, I think, like
Who's
2
won?
or 3 before you.
Hold on. Who's won, Kate?
I think Ant won.
Ant. 17, 21. What are we doing?
I know what I'm doing. I already told you what I'm doing.
Yeah,
fouling
now
out.
I just thought about that. I'm going out too. We both fouled it out. We both fouled it out.
I appreciate you guys.
We both gonna go play hard now. They just got me hot.